Good morning. Welcome to Sew Like a Pro. I just recently joined Needles and Threads Quilters Guild, and their block for the month is called Card Trick. So they did theirs with 4 colors. I also seen it online. I researched the information, and you can do it with 4 colors or 2 colors. So we did 4 colors. So the way I choose my colors, I pick my fabric. It got a swatch chart on the end, and you can just look and see whatever colors you want to select, and you know you're going to create something really beautiful. So here is Card Trick block. This one finished 12 3/4 of an inch. It's a nice big block. So anytime I try something new, I take advantage of it and make it and donate it. So I'm going to make a baby size quilt. So my instructions say color A, fabrics A are the 4 colors. We want to cut it the width of the fabric, 3.5 inches by the width of the fabric. And then you want to cut those sub-cut into 3.5 inch squares. So there go my 4 colors, 3.5 inch squares. And then the other one is fabrics B, which is still the same 4 colors. You cut those 3.5 and then sub-cut to 6.5 inches. So I have all my 6.5 inches, all of my 3.5 inches. Then the whites, it said cut the whites 5 1/8 inch square, and the 5 1/8 inch squares we're gonna sub-cut to halves. And then the 5 1/2 inch, which are D, you're going to cut those at 5 1/2 inch square and then sub-cut those 4 times. So on an angle, and then just half on an angle. Then I'm going to take my 6.5 by 3.5 and then add 2 triangles on either side. Only on 2. So I do it on my blue and my green, and whichever ones I decide to put together, I put my blue and green together, my yellow and greens together. That's my center. These are my ends. So these, I put the 2 triangles together, and then I put the other finger press or press with the dry iron, and then stitch those 2 together, only on the 2. And then my other 2 colors, I just add the 1 triangle on the top. So here is the assembly process. We have those finished. We had this done. We'll join one of these to the top, matching the color, one of the colors. Then we'll join the other one, of course, to the bottom, matching the colors. Remember, all of the colors will be on this blue matching that blue, green matching that blue. Then the one with the 2 white triangles on the end, I would join those together. And then, of course, to the other side. And then you will have your block. Then I go back and square it, line up my ruler to make sure I cut off all the little dog ears and make sure it's truly squared all the way around. So then the assembly process is very easy putting your quilt together. So I really like this card trick. I've seen it before. This just eliminates one seam from you having to join also these 2 together, because this one is always 6.5 inches wide, which is the same width of these 2 together. So may God bless all your quilting, sewing, knitting projects. And remember, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shake it together. And what you married, it shall be married to you also. Any questions, send me a text or email. Talk to you soon.